Welcome to SNG. If you've already subscribed, thank you very much. If you haven't, consider it. We get a kick out of reading your comments. I'm going to flip this around. Jones, what the hell is going on?
It's Saturday. We got a doughboy ride we're going to go on. You're taking the 61, I'm going to take my 70. We got a festival uptown. We're going to take a short ride, go out to the National Cemetery, and then there's another Veterans Memorial we're going to stop at, and then go up and have a bike rally that they're having uptown. And we got about an hour, so we decided
I'm going to clean this. Hold on here. Sorry, guys. Maybe that'll make it a little cleaner.
got the engine stand in, so I got that on there. And we're going to see if we can at least tear one side down, get down to the piston, see what's going on in there. We watched some videos of Pacific Mike, and first thing he took off was the intake. And he said that you could fight them. I cheated a little bit. I already loosened them up. I wanted to see how tight they were going to be, so I cracked them loose. The biggest thing is just make sure that thing's all the way in there when you go to loosen them. It hasn't been out of there since 1991, so
you have two Allens, right?
There's two here, and then there's two on the inside. And I believe those two back there are slotted, and you don't have to take them all the way out.
Well, let me. I'm gonna go backwards for a second. For people that have never seen this, the previous videos, this is his bike. We were on our way back from about a 3,000 mile little ride, and we heard some really bad ticking.
Really bad.
Engine ended up eating up needle bearings in the lifters and tappets, whatever you want to call them, and they came into this area and got crushed up and pushed through the oil pump and all through the engine. So we have decided to tear this thing down and see what it looks like first. We think we're going to rebuild it, but it depends on how many parts we need. So that is, if we'd have taken this engine out, we already did this prior to pulling the engine out. We took the tappet blocks off. We took the tappets out. We took the cam out, the air breather, etc.
It already had adjustable push rods in it, so we could get them out without cutting them.
And that was where I was going, is you want to make sure you take your, if you have adjustable push rods, you can take them out prior to the position we're in. If they're not, you will want to, because they'll be under pressure, you want to relieve the pressure to the cylinder you want to work on, and then take everything off evenly so you don't warp these heads. So we don't have to worry about that right now, although if you get into a habit of taking everything off evenly and tightening everything evenly, or cross hatch, depending on what the manufacturer wants, you might save yourself some grief. So what are you going to do now? You're going to take the rocker covers off?
Take them off. The video I've been watching, he makes sure he labels everything. So I put on their front and rear. Just so, I'm assuming they need to go back front and rear. I don't know if you could put this one on that one or not, but
we're not going to.
We're not going to. We're going to label everything. Tape is cheap, and my memory's not the best, so I am basically doing what the video says to do. So I'm going to set that right there.
So let me ask you this. Is that two pieces or one piece?
That is two pieces. And this is a late model Evo, or an early Evo. In the video we watched, Pacific Mike, there was a, what did he call that? A butterfly something valve in here, and these don't have it, and I have no idea what that was for. But
that butterfly valve was the late model. Has a they call it is it a top breather or a bottom breather?
That's probably
this is a bottom breather engine. They changed that over when they went to a top breather, so this is not a top breather. But
now you can see your rocker arms.
Okay, so
here.
your push rods come up through here, go into this. There's a little divot underneath here, and that's what actually opens and closes your intake and your exhaust valves.
Now he loosened these 4 up first.
I'm gonna get to the other
You
side,
get to the other
Jones. That
side.
way we can get a picture of your pretty face.
Oh, that's what we need to see. He loosened these all up evenly. And I was just looking at these bolts here. Somebody's been in here before because there's a mismatched bolt in here. Don't know why, how, or whatever, but this one doesn't have the hardened marks on it, so who knows what else we're going to run into.
So you have those 4 that are
Those 4 that are, I believe, what is this here? 1/2 inch. These 2 are out, those 2 are out.
out. So then
And
we've got
there's
this
3
one
more in there.
and this one,
This one,
that one, and that one over there.
that
Huh?
one.
Okay.
One, 2, 3. 3. Then there's Allen heads, 2 Allen heads on the outside. And old Mike said he never uses power tools to take things apart, which, hey, I work on cars and I use impacts and everything to do that to get it done faster, but, and then your rocker lock should come off.
And we're just going to take it down. So we're not going to eventually, and we'll get back into this, we're going to have to take these rocker covers off and actually get in and look to see what's scored, if they need rebuilt, if they need, rebushed. I don't know what we're going to get into. We don't know what we don't know, but we're damn sure going to research it and we'll do a video on it. So we'll do that at a later time. Right now, we just want to see the piston and inside of the cylinder.
And now we're down to the valve springs.
There you go. Well, I think we take that valve head, the actual cylinder head off.
Yeah,
And I think we have what, these 2?
These 2, and there are 2 on your side right there.
There's 2
they're
on their
12.
side.
They're 12 point, and I believe when he was taking them off, they were a little tight. I might get a shorter extension.
Okay. We appreciate you guys watching. We're not licensed master mechanics by any means. We like to work on motorcycles. We like to ride them more than we like to work on them. But you'll have to do this to save some money. So.
And they were pretty tight. When he loosened these, he cracked. Don't just run this one out, because he said you could run the risk of warping something. So you might have to hold that right there, Bubba. There's one. I'm gonna come over here. Oh, that one's tight.
Okay. Here, let me.
You got that?
Yeah.
One more. Whew, that baby's tight. This one's real tight.
There we go.
So
anyhow, what I was getting at is if anybody sees something that they would recommend that we do while we're tearing this down, or
we're
have
all
any
for
comments,
advice.
lay it on us, man. We have thick skin.
And I believe, I haven't run into a video, that's what, see, those are hollow. And what
Okay.
Pacific Mike did was he filled them with oil, let them sit, and then he drained them out and then put them back together.
Gotcha.
So he has 23 videos of rebuilding the Evo, and I know there's a lot of people out there. I like the way he does things, and I'm gonna follow his video. So that's those 4 bolts.
I'm just
Now,
curious to see what the bottom of that.
the inside ones are longer than the outside. I mean, still try and keep everything together, keep all the bolts. And I got to get some boxes. That's the first thing I need to do is get all the boxes and put everything in a box and
Yeah.
keep everything separate. Don't take much to get that off.
Okay, so here's the tail. To flip that baby upside down, I want
Coming
to
upside
see something here. We got some carbon and stuff, but I'll be darned. Here's the telltale sign. Shit, Jones, there's still cross hatches in there. Let me see if you can see it. I don't know how this is videoing, but we probably, before we take that head off, why don't we bring that piston up?
He said he'd bring the piston up so a bunch of junk don't fall down in there, but we're taking the whole thing apart anyhow, but we're going to do what he said. So
we got to figure out a way to turn that.
I need that. I bet if you
Big pair of channel locks,
get a big
Jones.
pair of channel locks. Where's that
Vice grip.
Where's that tool that you had for the pinion bearing over here? We'll crank it up that way.
Okay, well, we'll go get a pinion bearing tool. Pinion nut. Here you go, Jonesy.
Yeah.
You're going to turn it in the direction the motor goes.
I need a 1/2 inch.
I am really surprised. I mean, I guess, man, I can see, it seems like I can see the cross hatches on there. You know what, I think you're gonna,
Oh, it's picking the, hold down on that.
hold on, well, we have to hold on here. All right, so Jonesy moved the pinion gear down here so
Get the
that we could
piston
get the
up.
piston up. And we look like we got some carbon on there, don't you? You got
50.
pretty big build up.
7,000.
Yeah.
Well, try to keep that. There.
Now it'd be nice if we could drop something on there.
Let me put this on here so they,
Oh, I like that.
there, we'll just set you right there. So, oh my, we're into it now.
I am looking. I mean, I can actually see the.
Cross hatches in it still.
Wait a minute here. Really hard to. Here. Yeah, see the crosshat right there. Let's see here. Here, let me here, keep it right back like that, and I'm going to zoom in.
Yep, you can see them.
There's the cross hatches. And I don't see any. Do you see any big scores?
Right here, I'm seeing some right there on the back, running up and down. But
Yeah, I do see that a little bit. Yeah, I'm not watching.
I think what we'll do is I'm gonna get a mechanic and have him look at him and just say, hey, what
This
should I
is,
do?
yeah, this is where we need, this is our disadvantage. We can wrench, we can take bolts apart, we can bust things just like anybody else. Here's where we don't have the exposure experiences, is the exposure and experience,
Yeah.
right? We don't know how much is too much. How much is
My
enough?
next thing is, how much play
Yeah, see,
is
that's
too much?
that's the stuff
know,
I
that's-
don't know.
Something we're gonna have
Does
to
that
find
mean
out.
you have to take and split the?
Flywheel?
Yeah.
I mean,
Then you have to balance it, and
yep.
I'm sure that's an art in its own.
So I think we'll do is, we're not gonna bore you. We'll do the same thing to the front and get it down to there, and then might be off to a mechanic to see what he thinks. I'm interested to see what that front one, how loose that front one is. So.
So there you go. We'll make this video how to remove the cylinders and get down to the piston.
All right. Well, enjoy your day.
Absolutely.
Because we sure are.
We're getting ready. We're going to take a veterans ride today. We have a little town we're from. They have a big statue right in the middle of town of a World War I doughboy. And we have buddies that have created this doughboy ride. All the proceeds go to the veterans. We're gonna have a good time. So
Thank you. If you're a veteran, thank you for your service.
amen. Hey, if you ride them, wrench them, but only if you want to.
Have a good day.
See you.